Well, what's unique about glass recycled is basically taking glass that we in our lifetime we throw away every day, and finding a way that we can utilize that glass in all kinds of shapes, forms, utilization that nobody else has ever thought of. So the creation of glass recycled was just that. It was about trying to take the glass, clean it, wash it, use it again in another form.
Hi, this is Tim Whaley. We're back at our production facility here in Coppell, Texas, called Glass Recycled. And what we're going to try to do today, and attempt to do today, is kind of show you the steps and the processes that we go through from receiving of materials, the raw materials, to mixing of the raw materials, and to actually pouring it, troweling it, grinding it, polishing it, showing you some of the end-use products that we can create here in our production facility. What we have in this area, as we look around, in the pallets of the bags that we have, they come in 40 bags per pallet. They're 50-pound bags, so it's a ton per pallet. Here also, you'll see in the barrels on the bottom here is what we call our drums of epoxy. We purchase most of our materials in 55-gallon drums, and there are two sides to the epoxy. The A side is the color side, which will give you all your colors, the rainbow colors, whatever you call it. And then the B side is what we call our catalyst, the hardener. And we'll show it in the stage next door of how we mix that, because you want to have a higher concentration of A, the colorant, to a lower concentration of the hardener that mixes and catalyzes the product. This is actually of what we call our glass mode product, which is ground up porcelain. And this is actually processed porcelain that has been crushed by a large crusher that basically has crushed porcelain toilets. These are minor, major, or whatever you call it, defects of a porcelain manufacturer. And then from here, we will take this product and screen it to the sizes that we can create, either from a 0 to a size 3. And we'll get these a lot of times in what we call super sacks, about 3,500 pounds. This happens to be a large mound of the glass mode we talked about, the recycled porcelain. We're getting ready now to screen this material. And how we screen it is through typical screens, as you see here. There's different size mesh screens. So the guys will stage this and basically stacking these screens to get the sizes that we use. I would say that times 50, this would be about 70 toilets right here, crushed. We drink a lot of sodas because the soda can becomes the mixing can for the epoxy A part and B part. So by formula, we know how much to mix in the cans to create that sample. And then we take these forms that we have here, these are little what we call 10 by 10 trade forms, and we'll tape off all the sides here, and we will mix the aggregate with the epoxy right inside this mold. As you see down below, we've just recently poured these in different colors. It happens to be black and white, and I don't know what the aggregate is. We allow the designer or the end user to create the look they're trying to achieve. So with that in mind, they'll take a percentage. As long as it adds up to 100%, they can say, I want 20% of green glass, 20% of mirror, 20% of blue glass, and 60% of something, or whatever it adds up to 100%. So from there, it's approved, and we make a small sample of it, and then we come out here and we stage it into the large format. So all these bags represent a percentage now of what this system is calling for. This particular application is calling for mother of pearl glass. Excuse me, this is recycled porcelain and also recycled mirror. So this is actually going to be a floor application because we're doing it in a small half-inch thick material. So what we do is we take this slab from here, now goes over to our production on this side of the area, and then we take it into the first grind. So this will allow us to really kind of level it all out and start to bring the glass even up even more. So we're starting to see more of the glass. That's the whole idea. We want to see more glass, less epoxy, to give that true, terrazzo look, if you will. By feel, you can automatically start to feel that this is getting smoother. It's starting the color's starting to come out even more. Because once it's done right here, it's ready to go for its purpose. There's no sealing. We really don't recommend any waxing. There's no use for wax. So, the idea is that you treat it like you're treating the window when you go to clean it. That's how you work it. We'll build the crates ourselves, and then we'll ship right from this point of BFS's distribution center. So, from start to finish, really all the way around, we build it right here in our crates. But we can produce a lot of material with good quality, using the manpower that we have in place, and do it consistently. And that's what I'm proud of. I mean, it's from the time that the consumer or the architect picks that color and picks that combination, we create that sample. All they're expecting is that the end product looks that same. So we take pride in making sure from that process to now, that's the way it's done.